Hi everyone, happy Friday. I'm here again today with another of my Corona Can't Stop Me tiny tips to secure your house sale. Today I am calling it Get Your Priorities Straight. The world has changed a lot in the last month, can't really avoid having noticed it, and if your house was on the market before lockdown started, or even if you were thinking that you wanted to sell your house soon, then it's entirely likely that a vast number of things may have changed for you since then. In a short space of time, huge things could have changed for you. So now we know that we're in lockdown for at least another 3 weeks. We also know that it's going to take a while for things to get back to anything near what we would class as normal. We have to think about what you might be wanting to do now you know that things are different. So it might be that moving house is even more important to you now. It might be that moving house is completely out the window. You don't want to do it anymore. It might be that you absolutely have to now. You might not have a choice. So what I'm saying here is that I believe that once lockdown is over, there's going to be a higher amount of activity from buyers, because people who want to move still want to move. They just can't do the viewings and the actual process of buying at the moment. So there is going to be an increase in the level of activity that goes on. If you still want to move, if you still want to sell, then it'll be important to be ready to ride that wave of activity when it happens and make sure that you don't get left behind. But it's all about knowing what you're doing, why you're doing it, and to make sure that you're doing it in the right way for you. So as I mentioned earlier, it might be that your life has changed completely, or it might still be yet to change. It's about knowing why you're moving, why you want to sell, and making sure that you do things in a way that mean that you're more likely to achieve those goals. It's the question I always ask any of my prospective clients the first time I meet them. Why are you wanting to sell? What is it that you're trying to achieve? So think carefully about that question. It might be that say you're looking to move into a new school catchment area and you've got to do that by a certain deadline so that you can apply for schools. That's one of those things that you can't really move. You need to hit those deadlines. So it might mean that that's a pressure for you that says, okay, we really have to move. We've got to get on with this. So if there's an urgency, if there's a real need to get this done, then this time for you is all about getting your house ready, getting your strategy ready, so that you are completely sorted and ready for when those buyers want to come round again when it comes to lockdown being lifted. But on the other hand, if you're thinking, well, I'm not on the market yet, I don't quite know what to do, I'm not sure whether I really want to sell, this is the time to make those decisions, or to be aware that those decisions need to be made at some stage. And if the decision comes round to yes, then you might want to act quite quickly before things start getting, a little bit hairy later on in the year. We don't know what effect this is going to have on the economy and then on the housing market itself. So I think it's really about acting quickly if you really do want to sell, and being aware that it might be a little bit harder as the year goes on. So all of this is just designed to try and get you thinking, to try and reassess your situation with the new information that we have, with the new level of uncertainty that's going on, and just be clear in your minds what you're doing, why you're doing it, and that you're doing all of the right things in the right order, in the right time, to give yourself the best chance of achieving your goals. And if you do want to chat any of that over with somebody, then I'm quite happy to organise video consultations or a good old-fashioned phone call. I can help you by asking questions. I've done this with a number of clients before, and they think, oh my goodness, I had never even thought about asking that of myself. And they go away and do what I term homework, and then come back to me and think, I never knew that. Hadn't realised that about ourselves. But it really does help to know why you're doing things. Good luck and have a fantastic weekend. I hope you enjoy yourselves, and I'll be back again next week. Take care. Bye.